Monday to you all. Got a little bit wider screen today. Maybe that'll work good, but we're going to open some packages and give a little happy Sunday, fun day shout out to everybody. Now, let's do a little checking. We might bring it in just a smidge to get rid of that shadow. Hope that's going to be okay for everybody. That should be pretty good right there. But yeah, happy Sunday, fun day. We are back. We are here. Let's get set up. We got a few knives on the table that we want to show off today. And of course, give a shout out to everybody that's here in the chat. Nice and early. So, who was here before? Let's see. We got Marco. We got Mike Jernak, master moderator and platinum crew member. We got Old Lady Angler. Ola's in the house. We got Just in Time, member of the crew. LE is here, gold class crew member and master moderator. Joe Kasprick in the house. Gonzo's here. What is good? Henry G is here, member of the crew. Matt Conklin's here, member of the crew. Rachel's here, member of the crew. Thank you all for being here. Anthony Kitchen is jumping in. El Cap Attic is here, gold class crew member and master moderator. Already throwing down the links. I love it. We got Dylan Mallory in the house. Mallory Designs, if you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, you better get in quick and subscribe. He just hit 500 subscribers, and he's going to be launching off a giveaway for that, so that is awesome. Congratulations, my friend. So happy for you. And I know a lot of you signed up last Sunday on our live stream. I think we got him like 75 or 80 new subscribers just last week, so you guys rocked it. I love it. We got James Alton here, gold class crew member. What's up, James? Good to see you as well. Let's see here. And LCAP says, if anyone wants a Pocket Razors channel sticker, please email him. He put his email in the chat, the live stream chat. Please check that out. Thank you, LCAP, for your kindness on that, for the community, and for the ones you sent me. That was really special. I appreciate that. Let's see. We also have the Maroney's in the house. What's up, G? Good to see you as well. I love it. I love it. I wonder if Magnacoat would be harder to acid etch. I'm not sure. I would think they all have their own like little recipe, kind of how-tos it. We'll see if we get that there. Oh, you're in the mountains of Western North Carolina. That's awesome, Matt. We'll enjoy that. I love that. I love that. Kathleen Smith is in the house. What's up, Kathleen? How are you? Mick Ranger's in the house. Member of the crew. Good to see you. Slim Tissue's here. What up, Slim? Gold class crew member. Hey, Slim, you going to go next week with us? We got Sunday Fun Day live from the National Knife Day Showcase at the Portland Knife Center of Excellence. It's happening again, 10 to 2. Let's chat. Let's chat it up. I love that. We got Michael Chavez in the house. What's up, Michael? Ginger Fisher 75. Gold class crew member says, afternoon, everyone. Brown Sugar's in the house. Brown Sugar. Kevin Smith and Knives in the house. Member of the crew. What is good? Top Dog 8762's in the house. Platinum crew member and master moderator. How are you? Clint Crosby's here as well. Knives Are Life is here. Member of the crew. New Life Overland. Also a member of the crew in the house. Thank you both for being here. I love it. Projectiles Are Sharp is in the house. Member of the crew. Donald Malinkovich as well. What up? What up? Aaron B's in the house. What's going down? James, I got your email, man. I'm so stoked that you got that giveaway from Barbie EDC Girls live stream along with Rolf. That is awesome. So congratulations. Threw in a little extra surprise in there, and I know you got that, so that's awesome. Martial Law 123's in the house. Platinum crew member, master moderator, says hashtag DSKFS Fun Day Sunday with the super chat. Marshall, you thinking about going next week? Little live stream. Yeah, Big Red EDC still on vacation. He's traveling back home today. Him and Nelly. They got some surprises. They're popping off on the Instagram a little bit. Having some fun down there. Celebrating Big Red's birthday. Bama Fan, what's up, man? Bama Fan, did you get my message? I messaged you last week. I'm just curious if you got it on YouTube. I responded to your comment, so you may want to check your alerts. Let's see. We got Fed Harrison in the house, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator. What is up, Ed? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Matt Maurer's in the house. What's up, Matt? We got all sorts of things popping off. Random Phantoms here. Member of the crew. What is up? Kurt White's in the house. Good to see you as well. What else we got here? Ellie saying smash that like button. Thank you, Ellie, so much for the super chat. Yeah, and if we can smash that like button and we can get up to 150 likes today, we'll kick it in to something a little more fun. But let's see here. We also got, hey, it's the Johnsons in the house. What's good? What's good? The Maroni says, I'm heading to this little farm that makes their own ice cream. It's delicious and very reasonably priced. I love that. That's so cool. All right, so I'm missing the super messages, the member messages. So let me pull that up. Must not be on the right chat feature. So stand by. Here we go. Let's go back to those. We got Adventure Man, Platinum Crew member for 33 months, saying Giant Mouse is doing a grand opening for their storefront in Lansing the 23rd. I'll be there next weekend. Right on, right before National Knife Day. That is awesome. Thank you, Adventure Man, for that. Let's see what else we got here. It's not letting me move. Hold on. This is weird. Okay, we got the next one. Knives Are Life, member for 8 months. Big Red, where you are, sir? Yeah, he's on vacation. He's having fun, getting to spend some time with the missus. I love that. Vacations, your personal time is super, super important. Kevin Smith the Knives, member for 8 months with the member chat, saying afternoon, Zach and everyone. The milestone. Are they milestone chats? I think that's what they call them. We got Kelly's Mishmash in the house. Maker of fine paracord items. Talk a little more about that today. Tim B is also in the house. What's up, Tim B? What is good? Barbie EDC Girl's in the house as well. What's up, Barbie? Rolf is here. Member of the crew. What's up, Rolf? Barbie and Rolf, thank you again. I don't know if James let you know, but he did receive the package, the giveaway package, and is very satisfied with what he received. So thank you again for your grace and allowing me to kind of, I guess, inadvertently bump you out of that time spot 2 Sundays ago. So much love and appreciation for that. And we took good care of your giveaway winner, so that's awesome. CK is in the house, Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator. We also got Ron Crows here, member of the crew. What is good? I love it. All right, congratulations, Gonzo, on 1,500 subs. There's the link from Mike Jernak. Thank you, Mike, for posting that up. Congratulations, Gonzo. I love it. Yeah, 100%, Barbie. 100%. And let's see here. I don't know. I've been having some weird shipping stuff. Oh, we got another super chat from Henry G. Says, smash it, people. All the thumbs up. Thank you, Henry, for the super chat and the reminder to smash that thumbs up button. We'll get through it today. We'll have some fun. A little bit more manageable weather here. We are not in the 90s or 100s. We're in the 70s again today, which is awesome. I'll take mid-70s, 100%. A little humid, though, but that's okay. Old Man on the Ridge, what's up? Sunday Fun Day with Zach and all the folks in the knife community saying hello to everyone. LEE gifted a membership, and Fred the Lug got the membership. Thank you, Ellie, for that donated membership. We haven't had rain. We got rain for like 2 days straight, Thursday, Friday. Not too much, just humidity the last 2 days. So we'll take that. What's up, Michael Chavez? Good to see you again. Aries EDC is in the house. What is up, Aries? Man, the last couple knives that Aries EDC posted up on Instagram, hot dang. Nice work, my friend. Nice work. Love that. We got Robert Willoughby in the house as well. What is up? That stuff is crazy, Aries, though. If you haven't checked it out, check out Aries EDC. I'm just saying. If y'all follow me on Instagram, go check out my new toys. It says Martial Law 123. Pokey Stuff is here as well. What's up? Yeah, we got Marshall picked up some more death grip scales. I'm so close. There's one, I think there's one set of those like burgundy micarta slim griptilian scales. And dude, I didn't know how good they were gonna go with the griptilian satin wise, but you posting them up with that black blade, black hardware, that goes so well. So well. Check out Marshall's Instagram. Marshall Law 123. Barbie EDC Girl says I'm at 1,261 subs, getting close to 1,500 for a sweet giveaway, guys. Oh, you got to go subscribe to Barbie. I'm just saying. If you're not subscribed to Barbie, let's get her to 1,500 subs. How awesome would that be? If you're listening to this, if you're watching this, go check it out. I love that. They're amazing. Should I get the burgundy ones? I probably have to wait. My credit card is screaming at me. But we got a little bit of a theme on the table. A theme. These are the Hogue. This is the Hogue Deca with the original goat scales that I picked up from Richie and Lindy. They had a little sale going a while back here, a few weeks ago, and awesome price. And so I have the raw aluminum looking ones. I have those available if somebody wants them. Send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com. These, of course, the Rogue, or I'm sorry, not Rogue. Gosh darn it. The Death Grip scales, the Slim Griptilian. This has the glowing backspacer. These are the beautiful silver twill carbon fiber ones. Those are beautiful as well. We also have the Flytanium G10 crossfade bug out scales with the titanium rock scale backspacer, which this build just is perfect. I mean, this should have been a Benchmade build right here. Just saying. I've already voiced my concern. Trust me. They all know. Yeah, the Hogue Decas are really nice. And of course, you got the Mini Freak with the Rogue Bladeworks G10, that micro milling. Also slimmed it down a little bit. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that micro milling on this stunning camera. A little bit right there. Love that. Dylan Mallory hit a 501 subs. Right on, Ron. That's awesome, Dylan. Congratulations. Very well deserved. And he said he's doing a giveaway. So now if you're subscribed, you'll be able to see what his giveaway is. I'm just saying. I love that. Matt, I have an original set of the original GOAT aluminum scales, kind of that raw titanium looking one. I have those scales available, and I also have the MSI ones from original GOAT that I bought. I put those on, but I didn't like the pocket clip style, the way it's seated. But so that's just me. It's just me. But they're terrific. The original GOAT, they do a wonderful job on the aluminum. Pretty fairly well priced as well. You can see all the milling they do, different cross patterns on this. Exclusive chance to swipe right. Oh, yeah, Dylan. Swipe right for Dylan. Hashtag swipe right for Dylan. Let's do it. Yeah, the minis are great. But it's a little bit of a theme today, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But, yeah, I do have some original GOAT MSI scales. And let me see if I can find them really quick here. Hold on. Thought I had them. Nope. That's... Gosh darn it. They're right here. Hold on, I got them. I'm trying not to cause something else to fall over. It's one of those like balancing games, right? You're like, oh, okay, so OG for original GOAT. These are the awesome scales for the MSI. They are terrific. It's one of the first sets they made for the MSI. So if you're interested in these, hit me up, send me an email. We can work out price and shipping. But like honestly, it's that gun stock pattern out of aluminum. They look and feel incredible. They give you that little bit of texture, but not too rough and raw. You can see they're a little bit brighter polished than this one. So they look really good. And there's a link to Dylan Mallory's YouTube page, of course. We got to give a shout out to him. And, of course, right here, that's where the pocket clip goes and rides. So it is smooth where the pocket clip is, so it's not going to tear up your pocket either way. So that is awesome. Yeah, the wonky clip fitment is a feature. It's just something that they said, I mean, you guys heard if you were around and watched that, but we went back and forth, and they were super great on communication, everything else. What's up, Ron Dobbins? But it was one of those things where it's like, they were just like, oh, yeah, that was intentional that we built them that way. It just sits up a little bit on the one side because it levels out. They built it to be level and flat in the pocket. And I was just like, oh, I wasn't hoping for that. And they were like, yeah, we can't fix it to what you want. And I'm like, darn it. Because that would have been even more cool if they were like, oh, yeah, dude, we'll just rebuild it for you. I'd have been like, you guys are the best. But that's okay. I understand. And that's the best part. But these are the raw aluminum ones for the Deca. If you're looking for those set, I have these available as well. Send me an email. I'll take them at first come, first serve on email. Whoever wants what. We'll figure it out. All right. Put that CRK away. Or CRKT, I mean. So, so that brings up next Sunday real quick. A couple things. We're going to be live from the National Knife Day Showcase over at the Portland Knife Center of Excellence at Steelport Knife Co. Factory's over in Northeast Portland. But I want you... Oh, Mom's calling? Right on, Mike, right on. I want you to go to this link, though, right now. Or save it, but this is the link you need to go to because you can, if you're not going to make it, you can enter right now for this giveaway. It's over $9,000 in knives that you'll win. So go to that link. When you get to that page, scroll down, and in the middle right, it says Ultimate Portland Knife Maker Giveaway. Learn more. Click on that. All you need to do is put in your email and a phone number, I think, and you're entered. Let me get a drink of water here. So that is actually really cool. So hopefully all of you take that and do that. Oh, you're getting a 710 for National Knife Day? Haha, nice. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. What's up, Brian White? But yes, Jesse's here. Remember the crew? What's up, Jesse? We got Napster Ninja in the house. Napster Ninja! What's up, man? Be sure to enter my name, not yours, says Marshall. Yeah, right. Ola entered, right on. What's up, Dalton Shoulders? How are you? But yeah, so go to that link right there. It's for the the Portland Knife Center of Excellence, PKCOE, National Knife Day. We'll be there next week doing our live stream from there right around noon. So that'll be cool. We'll hopefully have some cool things to show off. But those are all the things right there that are going to be happening. And in addition, the knife sharpening competition by Big Brown Bear. That is awesome. So there'll be some food carts and some other stuff. We'll try to do all that. Rachel got entered. Right on. You want the knife I talked about in your last member vid? Yeah. So they're doing... That's another thing I was going to talk about today. This Thursday, and I know a couple dealers have released some early. I saw Javon post a short on it. He's got his knife dealer buddy. We won't call them out, but they're going to do a red lava carbon fiber version of this 940. So contoured scales, battle wash, MagnaCut blade. It's in the red lava flow carbon fiber from Fat Carbon. They're going to release those this Thursday. It's a limited edition. Each dealer has a few, so definitely get in on that. I'm going to try to pick one up as well from Benchmade. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's the one Ola wants. Yeah, and I know that there's a few pictures out there. Like I said, Javon put a little short out on it. He's getting some early access, which that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Showcase them a little bit. They're not secret, but you just won't be able to purchase them until this Thursday, the 21st. So I was trying to get them to sell me one early, and their computers are just basically they're in the system, but if they sell one, then the bosses are going to be like, why'd you sell one? You're not supposed to sell one early. Kind of the important thing from Benchmade, so I get it. No, it's the 940 in red lava flow carbon fiber. So it'll look like this one, but instead of the blue Arctic Storm, it'll be the red lava flow carbon fiber. But it'll be same blade, all blacked out hardware. Pretty slick, pretty nice. I like them. I'm a fan of them. That's how it goes in my opinion. But you signed up for their giveaway, Barbie? Nice. The money's a little bonkers though. Yeah, it's still at 400, which they sold these for 400 last fall, about a year ago. So, I mean, I guess they haven't increased the price from last year, so that's good. But that's how it goes. I get it. I get it. Everybody can jump on the it's too expensive game and go buy a Wii knife for $425. I know. That's how it is. I've already said I'm biased. You know, I like Benchmade. I like some of the stuff Kershaw's making locally here. Gerber, I've had some talks with them. What's up, Gabe? How are you? Signed up for what? Yeah, if it was Nebula. Yeah, I know, Marshall. So if you go right here to the Portland Knife Center of Excellence, hosted by Steelport, Benchmade, Gerber, Leatherman, CRKT, Steelport, James Brand, and William Henry. You go to that about halfway down the page on the right and learn more about their giveaway. You can sign up really quickly for their giveaway, and it's awesome. So, but yeah, so I don't get into the money stuff too much. I'm honest about it. You know, you'll see my reviews. Benchmade will put something out, or another company, and we'll talk about the price. We'll talk about the price, you know. Some of them are way too high. Some of them are way too high. Some of them pretty decent. Pretty decent. You know, we had the releases recently. If you saw my video, we talked about maybe it was just the members only video, but we talked about the difference between the Blade HQ and the SMKW exclusive 940. Little bit different on specs for blade steel, a little bit. You know, S90 versus M4, but, you know, a huge difference in pricing, right? So that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. So, yeah, so try to buy American, try to buy local, you know, and I understand it's getting into those higher prices, and that's something that they got to work on. And, you know, if people don't buy them, that's how it goes. And I know there's other YouTube people that are getting stuff for free and, you know, being highly critical of their pricing. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to talk about it, you know. And the sad part is like, you know, we talked about it with the 710s, right? We're like, man, if we could get a G10 model, like the original production one for like $250, it'd be gone. People would buy the heck out of those. CK gifted a membership to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you, CK. Gerber's moving in the right direction. Last year I talked to a guy. I also talked to a guy just a couple weeks ago from Gerber. He was down at the Custom Invitational in Seaside. I got some hopes for him. So I'm hoping I might pick something up next Sunday from Gerber. We'll see. But we got Gonzo, got the gifted membership from CK. Rod on, Gonzo. Thank you again, CK, for that. And there's the Scott N keeping us up. Scott N's here. Platinum crew member, master moderator. Thank you for being here. LCAP posted up knifetubeschedule.com. It's where it's at. It's where he keeps us all organized. Even like when somebody has a live stream that doesn't go live, like yesterday, we had it for Big Red EDC's Saturday Knife Live because he's on vacation this weekend, a well-deserved vacation. Then that update's in there. So when you click on the day, it's like, hey, this one got canceled today, but we got it going. I also know, I'm pretty sure that OCD for EDC will not be live today, but that's just from a conversation I had with them yesterday. They have moving day today. They talked about a little bit of that last week. BFV GNR's in the house. What's BFV? I love it. I love it. Thank you for being here as well. Fred the Lug. What's up, man? Meeting you too. I know, Fred, man. Member of the crew. Fred's awesome, by the way. And I didn't even know it was Fred the first night we met, Friday night. And then, of course, Saturday, it's like, oh, my gosh. So Fred's an awesome guy. You guys, seriously, awesome to meet him. And that was your son, too, right? Your son? What's up, Homer? Gold class crew members in the house. Homer Feltus, how are you? Joe Mo EDC's in the house. What's going down? So we talked about a couple other things. Another thing I want to say is just thoughts and prayers to everybody. I know everybody's going through something, so just, you know, just say some thoughts, say some prayers for everybody. There's a lot happening, but that's pretty crazy. So, all right. We have this as well. We talked about this a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a little bit more coming up. We got those two things we got to open up. Also, like Marshall was leading to some of his new toys. Deathgripscales.com. I got to double check and see if they're still in stock. They are right now. Dang it. But there's some beautiful, beautiful scales, especially if you got a full-size Griptilian or if you've won one from me. They got some blue canvas, some brown canvas, some gray G10, all of drab mini grip scales, blue canvas mini grip scales. They're awesome. He's also got some carbon fiber 940 scales that are micro milled. Excuse me. Along with dark finish titanium bug out scales that are micro milled. Those are pretty awesome. Daniel Smith, what's up? 100%. Everybody goes through stuff. We're just here for each other, and that's the best part. So, Saskatchewan Cheetahwan's in the house. Remember the crew? What's up, Cheeto? Good to see you as well. And I'm going to put one more plug out there for our friend Dylan Mallory. Mallory Designs right there. If you have not subscribed to his YouTube channel, go subscribe quick because he hit 500 subscribers today, which is awesome. Last week when we started the live stream, it was like 342 or something, Dylan, right? 342. And we got it up to what, like 470 or something. I mean, it was crazy. You guys were awesome. So we did an awesome, awesome support last week. And now he's getting into it. So I love that. Big Jimpin, what's up, man? Remember the crew? Just got the burnt copper 940 and want the SMKW Desert Warrior and the new Denim Micarta one. Can't afford it anymore right now. I know. So they're like jumping in on all these surprises with us. And it's just, it's happening. The 940 drop is this year and it's happening. You got the burnt copper kind of backspacer, thumb stud, and pocket clip on that blue or that denim blue jean micarta scales M390 blade. I still need to put a little more, I think, blue lube on this one. I just haven't worked it in enough. I picked this one up at the store the other day. It's an awesome one. But he's talking about this one right here. If you haven't seen the video, I got a video out on this one as well. What's up, Mo Patty EDC? This one's that Desert Warrior. Olive green G10. Black hardware barrel spacers and kind of that flat earth blade coating on S90. Yeah, 100% Dylan, man. The most huggable knife designer in the community, Dylan Mallory, right there. What's up, SC Knife Monkey? How you doing? Welcome in. Brian White saying hello to you guys as well. Yes, so I do want to say this theme stuff going on here, we're going to get back to it in just a minute, but we have a package that got sent in. I hope it's okay to open. I didn't ask on camera. We got said Stevie in the house. Member for 6 months. If we can get Dylan to 10K subs today, Mattis Faction is going to give away his Koenig Arius. Oh! Yeah, they still have the black Dacian fixed blade for sale, CK 100%. Oh, the Stretch 2 XL. Ooh, that's a good recommendation. I like that, LCAP. Good call. So hopefully I can show this and open it up on camera. New Life Overland says, grabbed a 940-04, the second 940-03, one 940-2004, and a basic user 940-02 this week. SMKW is my least favorite, but it's in the collection too. Not sure how they're getting it out for 200 with the S90. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's one of the things that we talked about. What's up, Stevie? Hey, what's up, 1931 Leatherworks? Remember the crew? How are you? Uncured pepperoni, everyone. But that's how those things work, right? Like the dealers, it's so crazy how in control of the prices they are, right? You have the all blacked out aluminum M4 940 from Blade HQ. I think they were at $279 for that one. And SMKW's like, yeah, we have ours on sale for $199. It's an $80 difference. Obviously, it's hard to beat, but it's crazy. Stevie said, Zach just got done adding the Lynch Northwest scales to the bug out I picked up. Oh, nice, nice. You'll have to send a photo of those. That's awesome. Yeah, met up with said Stevie this last week. He was in town real quickly, and of course we had to make that stop at the mothership. And as he said, the knife maker that he made contact with was Benchmade. And Benchmade has their world factory here and their factory store in Oregon. So he stopped by. Silva Claimer, how are you? What is good? What is good? So that was awesome. He was able to pick up Worksharp exclusive bug out, which is like the perfect one to build off of. So I love that. So let's open this up. This came in. I'll open it up and like make sure there's nothing too crazy in it. There we go. Don't want to like. I like seriously don't know what's in here. Oh snap. Oh snap. Are these some Pacific Northwest fun stuff things? I think so. Or was this made by the person who sent them to me? Ooh, that's the big question. Oh snap. Oh, we got a paper. Let's see. Hold on. We got a paper. Let's read the paper. It says, "Hi Zach. Been gone for a while. My recent health stuff. Mom's got some health problems, but here's some pins for giveaways." Oh, dang, man. So PNW fun stuff. Go check out EDC Roundtable. He sent us some of these. Look at these awesome hand-carved pens. Dude, these are nice. These are nice, bro. Got a little shellacking on this, so you got the nice shine going. I call it shellacking, and there's probably a actual better word for it. But all hand-carved by PNW Fun Stuff. These are pretty lightweight, too. Thank you, El Cap. Yeah, there's PNW Funworks right there. Got some information on Maddie in there. Yeah, he hooked us up, man, for some giveaways. We got something there as well. Man, thank you so much for doing that. That is very, very kind of you. I hope you and Mom are doing a little better. Look at that. Oh, dang. Those are almost like... I mean, and the crazy part is like they fit right in, and you can use them every day, which is nice. I still have my one. This one has like a golden gem on the top. I love that. I love that. Man, that is super crazy awesome. Thank you so much for sending that over, PNW Funworks. Yes, huge shout out to him as well. Man, that's really cool. Now, we got something in a little felty bag here. So we got to see what's in here. Oh, we got a little something poking out. I love that. What do we got? Oh, look at that one. Dang. Now I'm going to have to go on his website and get some of this info. Maybe I'll email him as well and figure out what the woods are on that. That's great. You need some death grip scales and a clip? Yeah. My neighbor's doing the normal Sunday thing during the live stream, so we got a lot of chop saw activity going on. Love that. Pin of Destiny? Could be. Could be. Barbie EDC Girls channel right there. Trying to get to 1,500 subs. PNW, thank you so much. Did I miss Maddie coming in? What's up, Cat Scratch? Remember the crew? Neil McKenzie, what's up, man? Going back to work. I totally get it. Thank you for being here and dropping in a little bit. We got Marshall Law 123 saying hashtag reverse giveaway. Oh, air compressor's going now. That's good. Mass Faction's here as well. Platinum crew member, master moderator. Thank you so much, Marshall, for the giveaway, and welcome in Cat Scratch and Mattis Faction with members of the crew. Neil's going back to work. He's always hard working on Sundays, but I appreciate you jumping in, saying hi. B Shady 22, what's up? On the way to work right now, says B Shady. There you go. I love it. I love it. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for jumping in, just saying hi. That's so awesome. I think Benchmade will release a Jungle Wear Osborne. I don't know. They did one last year. I don't think they're going to hit the Jungle Wear again. But if they do, they'd probably do something similar where they just do a really small batch of them if they have any material left. That's my guess. We got Faction with the super chat. What is up? Saying, I hear a reverse giveaway. Hashtag reverse giveaway. Thank you, Maddie, for that. And, of course, if you haven't checked out Said Stevie or Faction or Said Faction, you guys got to follow up on their channels. Some great times hanging out. Some great fun that we all have during those live streams. And just, it takes your mind off, things for a couple hours. And you guys do a really great job on your live stream. So thank you for hosting those. Jim Cox in the house. Member for 5 months. Says 5 months gone already? It's almost autumn. Thank you for your support, Jim. I really appreciate that. Thank you to all the members of Zach's Daily Carry Crew. I know a lot of you, your continued support is terrific. It lets me do things on this channel where I can give back to you guys. So, and speaking of giving back, the members giveaway will post this week. I was going to try to do it last week, but some things came up and took up some of my free time. And I want to make it special. So we'll just say that. All right, let's see here. But we got to have fun with it. I like to do some member giveaways as well. Does your neighbor do this on purpose? Or is it a day off? Or yard work? Yeah, it's a day off for like their projects. They have a deal where they like build things for people. And of course they have a carport, which is like on the side of the house, which is next to the side of the house that I'm on. So it's not terrible. It doesn't come through a lot, really. But if I'm quiet or something, you might hear the saw when it gets fired up. Nice, awesome chop saw they have. Nice setup. So if I ever need to do some like serious work, I'm just going to go over and be like, bro, can you hook me up? Give me a couple chops real quick. And there's Said Stevie's link. Thank you, Mike, for posting that up. Now, let's talk about all... Faction says, did I win all the knives on the table? Not yet. We had somebody reach out, and they make some goods. And they're like, I think you might enjoy some of the goods that I make. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, saw some of your videos. And I'm like, I think Zach needs to check out some of the goods that I make. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And then they watched some more videos and they're like, well, I might send a second thing with it because I think you might like them both. Meh, goods over no goods? Yes. Good goods or mediocre goods? Now, what's up, Will B? Platinum Crew member, master moderator. So we'll use this unboxing knife and we'll see if we can get into the goods. I've seen somebody else feature some of their goods, and I'm pretty sure the goods will be appropriate for this channel. Yeah, Ron says hit that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 150 likes, which will be awesome. And it might kick off something fun. But very neatly packaged. And shout out to the bubble wrap. And we're also going to have that ACT giveaway posting up this week. Just saying. I was talking to Active Carry Technologies a little bit more about it, so I could get some more direction on what they feel would be good. But you may have seen it already. I like the bubble wrap. These pop good. You never do shout-outs out loud? Kind of pops. I like the bigger ones. They make a lot more noise. Zach, I'm sending Faction a Mora. Okay, there you go. Maddie's getting a Mora. All right, let me mark that down here. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Gotta make a little note. The crazy part, Marshall, the other stuff you just sent from last week just arrived today. I literally got a notification like an hour before this live stream saying, hey, it's in a parcel locker. You can come pick it up. So I'm going to go pick it up after this live stream. I'm just writing this. Faction equals Mora from Marshall. So that's kind of crazy. So what's up, Help with Gadgets? How are you? Good to see you as well. Congratulations, Maddie, getting a Mora from Marshall. So we got Lex Custom International. I like the logo. I kind of hope that they do some little, you know, hey, how are you? Stickers or something. But they reached out. They're like, we make some awesome things, and I think you'll like them. So I was like, okay, send them over. But these look pretty nice already online. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm feeling these. So they make some awesome aluminum scale replacements for Benchmade bug outs, or you can just drop them on another one. But that Cerakote holds up well. These are cool. A little bit of texture to that coating. I like that. Let's see here. We got another one. We got Scott N, Platinum Crew member for 48 months. It was either this or a college degree. I chose the knifest education around. Hashtag DSKFS. Thank you, Scott N, for everything you do to this community and your support here. I love that. Marshall is the USA #1 supporter of Mora. These are going to look pretty awesome. So we may just dabble in this a little bit. But let's see what's in the other box. These are a little heavier. That's an enormous lanyard hole. That's the same size Benchmade has on their bug outs. If you look at this knife per se, it's the same size hole, I think. Let's double check. Oh, it is a smidge bigger. It is a smidge bigger than the Benchmade lanyard hole. Okay. Fair enough. They love their lanyards. But you can go over to Lex Custom Scales. Let me pop up a link really quick to Lex Custom Scales. I think I got it up here, don't I? Ooh, maybe I don't. They are on Etsy, so let me get that pulled up here. My apologies for not having that ready. Dang. Thank you, Mike Jernick, for the link. All right. Stand by. Whoa. Verify your email. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. I don't know why I didn't do this already. Stand by. We're going to copy the link. We're going to go over and paste it into our live chat. Lex Custom, those are their website, or you can go to their Etsy shop right there and order them as well. Thank you, Mike, for the link. But Lex Custom Mint on Etsy.com. Some pretty nice scales. He makes stuff for Spyderco's, a bunch of other types of knife brands as well. Look like fish bones. Yeah. This color especially would look like fish bones. And then he did us a huge solid because he's like, hey, I saw you got a mini Adamus. And he's like, how about like a... This is kind of a mix between... This is like a flat dark earth, whereas this one's a little bit of a copper brown. But he sent us some mini Adamus scales. So I think at a minimum, we'll definitely be doing a separate video on what he has going. But I also want to see what these look like on a bug out real quick. So if you don't mind. Yeah, and they're contoured. So for the mini Adamus, I mean, I think it's going to slim down the mini Adamus. So stand by. Let me see. Where did my mini Adamus go? Hello. Mini Adamus. Crash, boom, bang. There we go. This will be a good one to monkey around with, as we should say. We got our Journey Toolco kit. I think we should do the, I mean, look at this. And look at the size comparison. That's going to look pretty awesome, I think. All right. I haven't seen the Griptilian scales yet on there, but I haven't looked through his whole entire site. What's up, Ken Faulkner? Remember the crew? How are you? So we'll take a peek at these real quick. think this is going to be my 6. The 10 is marked. And we may have to employ, where'd it go? Where's our friend? Oh, did we not get it? Womp womp. Oh, I already had it sitting out. We're going to use our Rust Bucket Goods one today because we got a bigger pivot on the mini Adamus. So we're going to do that. I think that'll be the easiest. So let's see. Let's grab a bug out first. Should we do this one? We'll see if this one has some crazy Loctite. I have not taken this one apart ever. Oh, that one's super, super tight. I know I've taken this one apart. So we'll use this Worksharp one with the lanyard plug. We may have to take out the lanyard plug, but that just pops out. These screws are already loose. Hashtag loose screws. All right. Well, that's the middle one. We'll keep that separate. But we got to look at these really quick. Mini Adamus would be perfect for you, Dylan. Yeah, I think so. Especially with those scales. Get some like black contoured ones, aluminum ones. Yeah, that's got Dylan all over it. All right, so that's T6. We'll go with the T10 for the pivot, of course. And Stevie, I'm working on my angles. I already had 2 suppliers check for that part you're looking for, and nothing yet out of stock. So I think it's matching up with what you're saying. All right, let's take these off. Also, if you're not comfortable with the blade being exposed, definitely tape the blade off. Painter's tape works. Look at that. There's that lanyard plug. Snaps right in, snaps right out. Glow Rhino, dual-sided lanyard plug. Those are awesome. Okay, so this should be pretty easy, right? Should be just plug and play. Ooh, look at that. Oh. All right. Let's put a couple of these back in real quick. Just for show. These are going to look fantastic. So I do have a bug out, a BK-2 that I'll use to build this one on the video. I think it'll look pretty good overall. But let's just put a couple in. And then maybe the pivot. And this should work pretty good. And then we'll get to that mini Adamus. I just wanted to build them for you guys. You got twin knives with Stevie? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you can't beat the Worksharp one. 20 CV limited edition. And it's actually $10 cheaper retail than the BK-2. So couldn't beat that, right, Stevie? I mean, I'm just saying, platinum platform to build on. Look at that. Now, of course, you got that little pop of yellow. Worksharp yellow, of course. They're also laser mark limited edition. But those are terrific. So those are the Lex Custom scales. I'll put their link up again here in the live chat. Definitely do me a favor when you see the video pop up for these scales, leave a comment. I'm just giving you that word of advice right now. You do lose a smidge. I don't know if you can see that. You see how the access bar sticks out a little bit on the Grivery? You lose a little bit of that grip when you have these. A little tiny bit of it. I know it's kind of hard to tell. But they're still functional. And it kind of like slims out the scale a little bit. And then back here, it's a little bit thicker than the Grivery. But it fits the Grivery models, which is perfect. So that's awesome. Yeah, it looks really good. And so, of course, you could, you could dial it up and order some awesome hardware from our friend Adrian down in Australia, to match if you want, or maybe a thumb stud to match. Get kind of a flat earth looking thumb stud would be pretty sweet on there. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead. We'll stick these in real quick just so we don't lose these screws. I don't think we'll mix them up because they're the super small ones. And then I'll build that back later, and then we'll do the separate video on them as well. Definitely leave a comment on that video. Bluminati Ninjas in the house. What's up, Blue? Platinum crew member, what is up? What is up? Do you not have your moderator status yet? Did you just get Platinum crew status? Blue. We got to fix that, bro. All right, so these are the Lex Custom scales. They look terrific. Shout out to Lex Custom. They sent these out. I'm pretty particular on my scales, but so far, I'm digging those. Those look terrific. So let's put these off to the side because I want to show you the mini Adamus ones. Like I said, I haven't seen these in person, so I don't know what we're going to get. But so far, I'm loving it. All right, so blue, let's see. We need to get blue that status, or maybe it's just not showing up in mine. Oh, it's not showing up in mine for some reason. All of the moderator stuff went away. So I'm going to relaunch my... I don't know why it does that to me, but I'd rather relaunch and do that stuff now instead of waiting. Oh, I see said Stevie has a Lynch Northwest scale kit video out. I just saw that pop up. We're going to have to watch that as soon as this live stream's over. All right, we're up to 81 thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that like button. We're trying to get to 104. Got to do both scales on that one? Convince you? Okay. All right, Dylan. I'm going to get a Tridia Mass Faction plug. Remote controlled. Ooh. Popcorn's in the house. What's up, man? Loving my Griptilian. What material are those scales? Digging the color. Yeah, so those are specific scales, aluminum from Lex Custom. There's the link right there. You can check those out. 100%. I'm glad you like your giveaway Griptilian popcorn. That's awesome. He won that last week, so that's great. You got it. And shout out to Matisfaction, Platinum Crew member for 39 months. I'm 39 months old. Yay! Hello to you all. Gonzo, that's something that Maddie's going to have to confirm right there. All right. So you guys want me to tear into this one? Wish me some luck. I think I re-Loctited this. I did. Dang it. I re-Loctited this one like crazy. Because this is the one I rebuilt. Remember, it came back all trashed. It still got some permanent damage on the coating and stuff, but we worked so hard to get this one back. Okay. Let me see if I can find a different one. Is there a different Adamus, a mini Adamus that we can use? Let's see. I know I have one in the other room because I carried it this week. I don't have... No, that's a freak and a grip. All right. Stand by. Okay, let me see. Gosh darn it. I don't know if I want to break these free. I don't want to snap another bit. Yeah, so I use that Loctite paste. These are good. Hashtag Zach does it live. Okay, yeah, so let's do this. Thank you, CK, for the super chat. Zach, make Hogue... Oh, what does it say? Thank you, CK, for the super chats. Jason Ferriani says, Zach, make a Hogue Deca tie T8 screw pivot set, please, or I will. There you go. Yeah, we definitely need that 100%. Pack Rat, what's up? Urban Woodsman 87, what's going down? Okay, stand by. Let me go grab this one. Hold on. It's in the other room. All right. We got it. We've got it. We got the other one. This one should come out a little bit easier. That's what I'm using right here. SHOT Show exclusive one. I had to grab my copper 940 when I was in there too. I carried those a bit this week, so... All right, let's see if these will come out a little easier. These are from stock Benchmade. No way. Oh my goodness. Dude, this mini Adamus one has proven tough. I should have got it broken down early. Okay, let me grab this one because I can get a little more torque on it. Hopefully I can snap it off like I did on that one. That was an awesome show. I think the 6 is gone on this one. Let me double check. It's the 4. Yeah, I bet it is. That's the 7. Big Red EDC says, happy Sunday fun day, all. Just waiting to board the flight home. Hashtag DSKFS. Big Red's in the house. Platinum crew member, master moderator. Just finishing up his birthday celebration holiday with some fun times that he had. And I hear there's probably a recording of something fun that you're going to share with us as well. A couple things that are probably recorded that you're going to share, but one in particular that I'm waiting for, I'm pumped and excited for. All right, let's go break a weehaw bit. How about that? Let's break a weehaw bit because I know that's how we do it. So we'll get some more torque action on this. Ooh, those are tight, but proven that the weehaw bit driver, the stubby, is perfect for these scenarios. Bit longer screws. Agreed. I wish they were T8, but oh, this one's not as bad. Okay. We just found the one that's really, really stuck in there. Heated up, yeah. I could have prepped it as well. I'm bad at doing that. You know, live. I love to be frustrated live streams. But these are full stainless steel liners, so I know that they Loctite these extremely well when they build them because they want them to never fail. They don't want those screws popping out because the people that are using them for heavy duty work. So you can see already the scale's loose. So we'll go ahead and use the tourist bit driver on the pivot. Notice the pivot's backwards on this one, but that's okay. We like that. Okay. So let's pop this out with this. A little heavier duty, but we got it. I will take this out for a second because there's your Burgundy Micarta scale. And Dylan says we can't just do one on this one. So, oh, we got everything falling apart. That's how it goes. But maybe we'll clean it. We'll lube it. We'll do all the fun stuff with it. Now, can we get to that one? Of course not. We got to take the clip off. This is where I wish I had the little air tools for the loose screws where I could just go. But definitely don't want to strip a bit or strip a screw because then you're up the creek. I get it. All right, let's take these off. Dylan wants a full scale build on this one. Carlos EDC, what's up, man? Working the Grand Canyon Fire. Man, thank you for just everything you do out there, keeping the community safe and sharing some of those times with us on your Instagram. So if you're not following Carlos EDC, what are you doing? Check that out. Big Red's got some cool stuff to share. I saw a picture of things being set up on one that you guys don't even know about yet, and I'm pumped to see that video. Plus, we got to plan out our Blade Show trip, so we got to get working on that. Like $2. Big money. Big money. Big money. So if you want to see a stripped down version, there's your full stainless steel scales, barrel spacers, all the good stuff that keeps these just rugged, rigid, supreme fighting machines. All right, so those are going to match up like that. Good contrast, good contrast. Now, let's put this back in here. Put this one in here. I'm trying to preset them, but don't know how lucky I'll be. We're doing it live either way. And I guess not much on camera, so let me try to get it a little more on camera. That's the hard part, right? Getting it all on camera, live. Hola. I'd be cussing right now. Yeah, it's all good. Jeremy Reed's in the house. What's up, man? Happy almost birthday, Ellie. Cheers to Zach, the mods, and the stuff team. Man, what's up, Jeremy? You guys, if you're not following Jeremy Reed right there, who's a member of the crew, by the way, you got to go follow Jeremy, man. Jeremy is doing fun things. And, man, what a scary deal I saw Friday night on your live stream. That dude hit hard, bro. And so lucky you were right there. But kind of sketchy the way his friends were handling that situation, too. With how much he got hurt. Dude, he was out too, by the way. Thank you so much, Mass Faction. $2 for the Mallory build. Hashtag reverse giveaway. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Mass Faction, for that. And happy almost birthday to Ellie. Oh, snap. William Hornbostel. Remember the crew, what's up? Said, should I dye my tagged out scales purple or blue? Ooh, purple or blue? You know me, I'm always a fan of blue, but sometimes those purple ones, those come out good. Those come out really good. So, okay, so we're doing a full build on this one. This is going to look really good, I think. Especially with that coated blade. Ooh, Barbie says she might have a birthday giveaway next Saturday. Oh, snap. Slim is saying purple. Brown Sugar saying purple. Marshall saying purple. Ooh. Orange and blue. Okay, okay. Well, you got so far. Purple's winning. Purple. Hey, Big Red, make sure to say hello to Miss Nelly for us. And tell her good work on both of those things. You know, the Instagram followers know what's up on one of them. But the second one, dude, it's a trooper edition, man. I've been through that a couple times, and the first time's probably the worst. Yeah, heck yeah, Big Red having his birthday. We gave you some birthday shout outs as well over on was that said faction this week? So overall, look at your mini Adamus now. Just looking fantastic. Let's put these dried out washers back in here. We're actually going to have to use a little slick 'em all because or actually, hold on. I'm just going to use KPL because it's close. We're going to do a full clean out on this one. You can see, of course, they need a little love, a little attention. But it helps the washers stick when you're building it back together so they don't fall off. Oh, look at that. Look at all this gunk. Look at all that gunk. Dang, Zach, clean your knife, bro. Right? It's okay. You can say it. You can say it. Zach, clean your knife, bro. All right, so let's see if we can do this. Oh, we got one side in. Let's see if we can get the other side in. Mini Adamus is tight. Okay. There we go. We got that in there. Let's see if we can get our pivot back in. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here we go. Can we get our pivot back in? Does it give us our pivot? I guess I need even a bigger tool because this one's not working too well. All right, all right. Let's see, we're doing it on camera. Where's the flat portion? Gosh, almost looks like it's off to the side. Is that really off to the side? Is that a side-mounted pivot? No. Not on that one. Not on that one. See, that's the hard part, right? Is getting that pivot line back up. Let's try it from this side. See if we can get it. So those pivot alignment tools are awesome. Clean it right now for the love of the super crispy thick cut bacon. Clean it. Nah, we're going to raw dog it. All right, let's move this. I'm going to probably have to use, let me see if I can get this in here. I might have to loosen the scales up because the knife blade tends to come down the minute you're pushing on that. Let's see here. We may have to do a little pick and push on this one. It looks like it's from the side though. Norwood Dune, please. All right. All right, we got it through the one washer. All the gunk coming out. That's what happens when you don't clean your knives when you tear them apart. Okay. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's loosen up some screws. We'll make it easier on everybody. What's up, Split and Slices? Did someone say they needed a big tool? Howdy, Zach Stuff and Mods. All here, late due to a flat tire I got. Pleasure of changing in the heat. Oh, that's no fun. I'm sorry. All right, we'll loosen this up. This is very, very loose and friendly now. And should accept the pivot. No problem. But it also tends to embellish raw dogging. So I'm just curious why that one's not going in there. What's up, Carlos? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Marshall, as well. We'll give those a little shout out here in just a minute. But so when you don't have something to hold that pivot in perfect place, that's the hard part, right? Trying to get it back in there. It looks like our flat portion's right here. I don't know why it's not letting me go in. All right, stand by. We're just going to take this side off because it's not liking the blade, so this is the only reason to use the tourist, but trying to get this bit out of the stubby now is, ooh, that blade's popping. Blade's like, we're ready to fly out. Hashtag safety first. Blame you on today's frustrations. It's all good. I know it doesn't like to be clean. What's up, Stacy Bolster Blades? How are you? Master moderator. All right, so we'll take this one off. Let's take all of it out for a second. You can see the flat part is at an angle on this one towards the center of the blade, which is different than top or bottom on most of the other ones. So this will be a little bit more tricky but we'll be able to see it a little bit better with that scale off. We won't mark it up at all. But so let's put it in. Usually you can spin it and get it through, but that one portion right here is not wanting to play nicely, so. And this scale is already super loose on this side, so for whatever reason, it's not wanting to go through that washer. There we go. Got part of it in. Let's see if we can get the other portion in. We'll pull that access lock back a little bit. Thanks, Dylan. They work better the dirtier they are. Yeah, I'm trying not to get poked by the blade either, is the goal. Let's see if we can get it in over here without the scale. So it's working through. It doesn't like that scale over there for some reason. Okay. So part of it going through. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Probably because of the dirt. Yeah, it could be. Just not a fan of that, you know? Just not a fan of it. There we go. So it goes in that first portion. Big Red, time to board. Much love all. Have a great week. Thank you so much, Big Red. Give a shout out to Big Red. Have a safe flight, my friend. You guys enjoy. I'll probably still be here trying to put this scale on. Thanks to Dylan. I wanted to do it all live. All right. So that's why these pivot tools are nice, but like this one is even too small for the size of this hole. And so you got to be, yeah, it doesn't like this one side. Huh. I mean, it gets barely in there, but then it doesn't like getting in the hole. And that scale is as loose as we can get it. So I'm trying to just pick my way through this and get it to go through, but it is not wanting to do that. So I guess let's take this off. I'd really like it to go though on this one. Let's see. That's what she said, Kelly. Was there a reason? It doesn't matter on these. Either way, it doesn't matter. You can put them in from either side. But, I mean, we can try that. I had it through the one portion on that. Dude, I'm like sweating up a storm here. I'd have smashed it with a vise at this point. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, that's why I highly encourage anyone to buy those pivot alignment tools. And I know OCD for EDC makes the other set as well. But nobody's made the bigger pivot ones like this yet for these Adamuses. And so it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, collectively screaming at the screens. Yeah, I got you. I appreciate y'all's support. But we'll put this one on just loosely, and then we'll try to put it on this side just to see if that makes a difference. But either way, it's at an angle back down this way towards the center of the blade. So we'll try to just get it through the first. I got to try to keep it level because when I move it, the blade moves. If I can just get it into the blade, then we'll be solid. We're so close. Get in the hole. Adam Sandler style. We believe, yeah. 1 hour live stream goes 3.5 hours. So either way, you got to be patient with it. I would say overall, the bug out one goes on easy. I'll have to find out what the deal is with this one. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll try to put the regular scales back on. And if the regular scales go on easy breezy, then I may have to look into the scales because maybe they're the reason the pivot's not wanting to go through. I don't know. I'm not going to say that either way because he can do this, but you guys want me to do it? Okay, hold on. So we got those in. Let's try one more time. One more time. It really wants to go. Okay, maybe I have part of it in. Let's see how much. Oh, I got it past the, did you hear that little click? I got it past the first washer. Now I need to get it past the blade. Oh, dude, it is a tight fit. Super tight. I have not had trouble with scales like this in a long time. Oh, look at that. We are almost all the way in. Perseverance and patience. It is just a super tight fit. Okay, we're past the other one. Now we just need to get, whoops. Now we just need to get past this scale right here. Just let me take this off. We got the bottom screws in, so that'll work. Keep the scale in place, but give us a smidge of flexibility on this. Use some Slick 'em All. I know I should have. Okay, we are almost 100% in right there. We just got a little tiny gap. So let me use the side of the table here. Hold on. Oh. I wonder if we can kind of suck it in a little, so to speak, before we tighten it all down. Let's do that. Oh, we're sucking it in. Yep. Dang, this pivot's going to be solid. Has not affected the centering at all. Centering's lined up. So that's good. Dylan, we've accomplished your goal. Marshall's making you blush. Tighten all these down now. Well, that'll be something good for the video. I'll have to. So if you see the video and this one's already assembled, no, I'm just kidding. We'll assemble them both. I'll have to do maybe some actual cleaning and all that when I take this apart before the video and show, like, maybe doing it clean and not raw dogging it's the way to do it. All right. Yes, so solid, so tight. That's what I love about the mini Adamuses. They're just super duper solid. You don't have to worry about like anything. These are drilled for right or left-handed carry, which is pretty cool. Straight from them. So those scales are made of aluminum, and they're from Lex Custom International. Let me post up the link really quick. He's got different Cerakotes and other stuff that he makes. Ooh, my link's not working. Stand by, stand by. One of you guys might have the links on there. Worth the wait. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. What's up, Douglas? Lex needs a tie clip with their kits. Yeah, that would be great to see as well. All right, we got Big Red with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's give those super chats a little shout out. Man, of course, you guys saw the bug out one. It went together so quick. The bug out one looks great. I only did half a scale, but it still all worked good. Thank you, Big Red. Jim says, clean and polish the washers. Member for 26 months, Platinum Crew member. I will say the one side's already polished from all the use, so that's why I kept them the same, but definitely need to clean them. Carlos CDC with the super chat. Thank you guys so much. And of course, Marshall Law 123 with the super chat says, yes, Rod Dowgan. Mini with a different color blade. Yeah, I think a black blade would look really sick on that color. Yeah, it looks pretty great. It looks pretty great. So overall, you know, this is your mini Adamus, the Lex Custom Scales International. He is on Etsy. I'll put up a link here in just a second. Addicted to Blades 2, what's happening? How are you? But it looks incredible. Now, they make a G10 production model of this. And, of course, either way. But super, super on point. Thank you, Maddie, for putting up the link right there to the scales for Lex Custom International. But great work. The Cerakoting feels really good. I like kind of the OD green on this one. This one has more of your kind of burnt bronze look to it. So either of them are really good quality. I think you guys will like them. We made it through getting those installed. What's up, Edgy American Blades? Remember the crew? What's happening? A lynch clip would look sick on this as well. Definitely go with kind of like a flat dark earth on these. But yeah, so huge shout out to Lex Custom. They sent these scales out to me. Don't forget to smash the like button. We'll get up over 100 here in just a minute. We did get the KPL on this one, but this one definitely will need to be cleaned. I will have to polish the washers on my strop a little bit, and we'll put some Slick'em on this when we do the build on the video. That will work incredibly well. So huge shout out to them for that. We've got the OG Burgundy Micarta scales from Benchmade on that one. We'll put our tools off to the side here. Come back and visit those in a little bit. And we'll rebuild this one, put it back in play. You don't think the pivot's coming out? What, do you want to give me a challenge now? Send it to Dillery FPR Cleaning. There you go, there you go. I love it, I love it. Thank you, Maddie, for the super chat. Yeah, we'll have to find a fun one for Dylan. I think he'd like the all black one. Only Shane's disassemblies are better. I don't get it on some of those. I don't get it. There's Ellie. Almost birthday time for Ellie. Happy birthday, Ellie. Thank you for the super chat. If that pivot doesn't come out, I'll have to replace it. The pivot's coming out. Pivot's coming out. We'll take the pivot out right now. We'll take the pivot out right now. Go jump on the Lynch limited edition Viper clips. They look great. Ooh, the Viper clips? Okay. I don't know why that stuff's showing up there, but it is. We got it zoomed out. Okay, so Dylan, here we go. Pull back on the axis lock. A little pushy. That one's too short. So we'll go with this one. Look at that. Pops right out. Of course, pops right out. Doesn't like to go back in. Know a couple ex-girlfriends, but that's my personal issues. Luckily, Mrs. Zach, she's a keeper. So either way, that's how that one goes. You had to push it. Push it. Yeah, I did have to push it. Yeah, right? Never going back in, though. Let's try it again. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, super cool designs. I like that. The aluminum scales, they're on point. He's got different Cerakoting colors. Thank you again for Maddie for putting that back in, that link. That was awesome. Tempting fate and playing with fire at the same time today. Yeah. I'm sure, like, honestly, like, overall, since it's, like, half dialed in, now I'm tempted. Now you guys got me tempted to be like, let's see here. Now remember, it's all tightened down. That's half the fun, right? There's a link right there to those scales. Good stuff. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so weird. Because you can see right here, I mean, everything's pretty much all lined up, and the flat part of the pivot's like right here. I like putting the show side through this way, but it wasn't doing it before. And there's got to be something with the way the scales are holding things. So something might be off by like just a hair. Something might be off with the alignment, just a hair, when you start looking at everything. But either way, these pivots are way tighter than any of the other Benchmades that I've dealt with. So we won't tempt fate right now. We already went through that half-hour process, but it's good. Round 2, fight. Yeah, exactly right. 100% on that. I love that. I love that. Okay. So let's see here. Got that stuff all ready to go. Now, don't forget, National Knife Day, Sunday the 24th, 1 week from today. get prepared, get ready. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff. We're doing a live stream from the Portland Knife Showcase of Excellence. Did I get it right? Portland Knife Center of Excellence. It'll be 10 to 2 over at Steelport in Northeast Portland. They hosted last year. It was a fun time. Slim was there. Pocket Razors was with us. Rest in peace, my friend. And of course, there'll be a few more people there this year. It'll be good. And Big Brown Bear got a challenge going. We'll talk to him to open the blade up a tiny bit. Then it popped in. Yeah, there's some different things to do, but I think overall, like, there's something that's just a hair off in there, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out if it's the scales, or we'll figure out if it's just the blade, and that's how the liners, because sometimes those liners, those are stamped. So sometimes you don't get the best of both worlds with the stamping, but it's okay. I did have one other thing I wanted to open up. If you'll bear with me for just 1 second here. Get a, hey Dylan, on the Hadros reboot, what do you think about some inlays? Oh, okay. There you go. I'm going to get another round of water. All right. We got a box that we ordered a bit ago. Zach's longest video ever coming soon. The Mini Adamus cleaning and rebuild. 4 hours long with a short intermission, right? Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, we're going to take a break for lunch and get that done. Well, yeah, I agree. Overall, though, I think that's good. Maybe a little inlay on one. Some good ideas. But we ordered a couple things from Worksharp. They showed up prior to the custom knife show in Seaside. So we'll have to see how that goes. You know what this is? Ooh, snappy. We got a couple little boxes. Pull those out. A little bit bigger box. And I think, is that it? I thought I ordered, oh man. I thought I ordered some stickers, but that's okay. Next time. All right. So let's see what all we got in here for Worksharp. Take a break for lunch. I made a sandwich while I watched Zach stuff doing his magic. Yeah. Arkansas EDC. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Pocket Razors is no longer with us. He passed away a couple weekends ago. So very sad. But he definitely will be missed and was a wonderful part of our community. I have spoken with his family. They are planning a service. There will be some opportunity for people to attend. It's probably going to be in Southern Oregon, but I will share it as soon as it's shared with me. So, all right. So this is this is one of my new favorites. This is that awesome little like kind of EDC, very easy to pocket and put in with your gear. But they have a diamond plate and a ceramic plate on this one. The angle guides are built in. So if you need to, you can come across here, lay your blade flat right here to get that angle. They set those at 20 and then just run them across. Same thing, a few passes on each side. If you need to get maybe a chip out or it's super, super rough, you can use this this plate. But I usually end up, just to touch up things. If they're getting a little dull, I'll use these ceramic plates. They work really good. So this is which one is this? They all have little names, and of course they didn't come on this one. The folding field sharpener is what they call this one. And is this the same one? Did I order 2 of them? Yep, folding field sharpener for that one as well. So you'll see these coming up soon. You know how it is. Brian F., what's up? Whoops. That one flew right out of the box. This one, we've seen this one, but I wanted to, yeah, I need that for your purse. Yeah, 100%. It's great for everyday carry. This is obviously the Guided Field Sharpener Elite. Has an awesome little hard case with it, and it comes with 2 extra plates. So I bought some of these so we can do some giveaway stuff coming up. But the guided field sharpener right here has so many wonderful things. This is mine that I use every day. This is the Benchmade version. It's got the 20-degree guides. This is the exact same as there. The plates are magnetic, so you can flip them over. You can store stuff in there, little rolled up things, you know, throw off the cops. But this one has 2 premium abrasives, a 400 and an 800, so a medium and an extra fine, which you can basically just take these out, slap them on, take the other plates, put them in storage right here. So kind of a cool deal. They included a couple extra plates with this one, so you can kind of take it to that next level of sharpness. Gotta love Worksharp. They definitely get the job done when you need a quick sharpening. It says Scott Benefield, member of the crew. Thanks for being here. So we got this one as well. We have a video on this stuff coming up. So when you see that video pop, leave a comment on this one. Just saying, just saying. You know how I like to do those. Keep it fun for everybody. All right, all right. So we've definitely gone long today. I appreciate everyone being here. Don't forget, smash that like button. We are up to 102 right now, with 117 people watching. Those are directions. They are. And you can like sharpen your bows and those kind of things. They all come in that. But before we put out any giveaway stuff, let's do this real quick. We need to wipe off the dirty mini Adamus gunk that got on here. Clean it all up a little bit just to make it nice and pretty for everybody. Crazy part is, like, look at that stuff that came off in it. Clean your knife, Zach, says Maddie. Clean it. Wouldn't have had all these problems. But I also should have probably put down my knife mat that I use all the time. That would have helped too. Don't forget, I'm live right after Zach. Barbie Girl EDC right there. You can sharpen your bows, and you can also use them to tighten them down and loosen them. So it's got them built in. Let me show you really quick. What's up, Brian Kerr? So when you pop these off, so you can basically stick your bow heads in here. I'm not a bow hunter, so please forgive. But you have obviously tools to put them in here to tighten them down or to loosen them. And then you can also use these to obviously sharpen up and make sure they're nice and razor sharp, exactly how you want them. And then, of course, a strap on this side. But kind of cool, they put the tool in the inside portion. So obviously you can use this to be your tool, tighten or loosen. It can sharpen fish hooks as well. So it does have this right here, which is great for serrations. And then you can actually spin this. So you have fine, coarse, or fish hook. And you spin this right here to the fish hook. And you got little lines in your ceramic rod right here that you can actually sharpen your fish hooks with. Angelo, finally made it. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And it's got a coarse grit as well. If you want that extra coarse grit right here, it does have some lines on there. So you can really chew up some of that steel material that you have. But really cool package overall. You know, the Elite version comes with the carrying case. That does get dirty when you use it, so the carrying case is nice, especially with the extra plates they give you, is a benefit as well. So, okay, let's see if I can push this stuff off out of here, get it out of view a little bit. Now, I think we should do a giveaway. What do you think? I think because I bumped my camera, that's why everything's off. Do-do-do, do-do-do. A little bit better, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I think we should do a giveaway, though. No, I just made it worse. Like, Addicted to Blades 2. Member of the crew's here. Mark Parks is in the house. Don't forget to smash that like button. What's up, Luke? What's up, party people? All right, so we got some stuff today for a giveaway. You know how we like to do it. We got some giveaway items. And we're going to have something fun as well. How about that? But we got this crooked. We need to fix that. Now, do you have something sharp and pointy off to the side? And there's some rules for that. Let's go over the rules. Thank you, LCAP. The giveaway rules. One guess only from one account. Closest without going over. 18 and over with U.S. shipping address. Ties go to second round. Zach screen. And my moderator screen is final. But we have that beautiful Slick 'em All from OCD for EDC. If you don't have some Slick 'em All, you got to get some. Like I said, we're going to take that mini Adamus apart, clean it properly, put some Slick 'em All on it when we put it back together on the video. That'll be great. Hey, Pro Sharpener folks, what should I invest in for a guided sharpener system? How much money are you looking to spend, Daniel? There's some good ones out there. I know a lot of people like the TS Prof. I have one of those. You'll be seeing some more on that coming up. I have the guided field sharpener system as well, the Elite version from Worksharp. I like that. That works really well. I know there's some other systems that people have. I do not have one of the... Oh, what's the one? They're at a lot of the shows. What's up, Calling Text? Remember the crew? KME. I don't have a KME, but I hear those work really well as well. And I think, gosh, if Kyle was here, he could tell us what he uses a lot. Ties rule, says Marshall. Yeah, Marshall loves the ties. TS Prof or a Zarlik. I have not heard of a Zarlik at all, so that's new to me, but I always appreciate everyone's insight on those. KME is the easiest to use. Okay. So you got some votes on KME systems. Any on those KMEs, what's the best entry level for everyday sharpening? The Zalric 3 is good. Budget option. Okay. Kyle uses a TF Prof. Okay. Nice, Malcolm. I appreciate that. Malcolm, what's up, man? Remember the crew? Slick 'em All gave me a UTI, external use only, says Edgy American. Yes. Okay, the Zalric is a TS Prof copy. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty flat for a knife guy. Kyle's a TS Prof ambassador. Nice. Mike Jernak says 109 likes. Everyone coming in, hit that like button. I recently got the Worksharp Professional. I really like it, says Ken. Okay, nice. The Tormac T8 for slim tissue. Okay. I use TO3 TS Prof as well, says Malcolm. Okay. So a couple different systems, but most of those are pretty good. Looks like there's 4 good ones right there you can get into. Looking at Prof. Haven't seen a KME. Okay, nice, Daniel. Well, I have a code if you'd like it. Let me know. We can get you a code to get some money off on the TS Prof. Wicked Edge is another option. No experience, but Pocket Razors had one. Yeah, he liked his Wicked Edge. 100%. All right, let's see. Okay. We're going to do, I'm just writing down a range of numbers, and you're going to do one guess only, closest without going over. Ties go to second round, which Marshall loves the second round. So let's get these ready to go. K Mason, what's up? Use KPL. Nice, Skull. They are expensive. Yeah, TS Profs are expensive, but very nice. And I like the Worksharps. I have the Worksharps. Used them all the time. They do good. But I'm not a professional sharpener. I'm just regular Joe. I have their kitchen sharpener one. It works really well. So, all right. So we got the thing under here. We're going to wait on the start because I want to go over the swag really quick. Something that we haven't done. I'm trying to get this wrapped up before Barbie goes live. All right. So we got that Big Red EDC Saturday Knife Live Ranger Eye. Thank you, Big Red, for those. We also got the OCD for EDC patch. I think I bought the last of them because they're out of stock now. Lo siento. My apologies. We got that Zach Stuff XL Ranger Eye. We got the DSKFS patch, of course. Do something kind for someone. And let's go through this. We got some Dutch Bros swag. We got that Benchmade built for adventure since 1987. Got a little Crow's Blade and Woodworks. If you haven't subscribed, go check out Ron's channel over there. We got said Stevie in the action right there. Good to see you and meet up with you again this week. I'm glad you got a little Benchmade bug out in your collection. Proudly built in Oregon City. And he met some of the most important people between the factory store, customer service, and the marketing team when he was here in town. Little Benchmade sticker as well. We got Kelly's paracord. Check out Kelly's stuff. Too bad he got abducted last night. Yeah, he's out. Rob's Nerdy Knives. Rob. We got that traditional pocket knives. C. Reisner Cutlery. Many adventures with your Osborne. Nice. Saturday Knife Live from Big Red EDC. You got to check it out. Check it out. Of course, his channel sticker with his cardinal on there. We got that Glow Rhino. We got that Stacy Bolster Blades 2025. Thank you, Stacy. Awesome, beautiful sticker. And of course, Splitting Slices over there. You didn't see him earlier. He was in there. Go check him out. Kept sharpening the clamps on it, on the KME. Yeah, I heard that's a problem on some of the lower ones. We got that OCD for EDC flag swag, which they're doing some moving today, so they probably won't be live, but we'll double check. OCD for EDCs, more flag swag, and of course we can't forget the Marshwear, but most importantly, let's get high-centered on pelvic bone over OCD for EDC. Still haven't got your stickers? Oh, I'll check on that, Barbie. I'll check on that. Everybody else's stuff went out, so let me double check on that. Swipe right for Dylan. Hashtag swipe right for Dylan. Just hit 500 if you're not following him on YouTube. Just saying, Mallory Designs. Shout out to our friend, Pocket Razors. You will be missed. EDC Adventure right there in the giveaway today. And, of course, you got that Glow Rhino sticker. A little frustrated Glow Rhino, it looks like. And you're going to get the Zach Stuff swag pack. And, of course, a holographic DSKFS sticker, which are terrific. Okay. Yep. Shout out to the Easy Peel on those. 100%. Love the Easy Peel from Zug Monster. They're doing it right. I just saw Sticker Meal starting to do Easy Peel, I think, too. So they caught on. They know what's up. They know what's up. All right. So let's get this started. The rules again. We're playing the numbers game. One guess only. Close without going over. Ties go to second round. My screen, my monitor screen will be final. One guess only. One account only. And, of course, 18 years or older. U.S. addresses only for shipping. And we see as soon as we see a start on the screen, we will go ahead and get that going. Thank you, LCAP. Thank you, Mike, for keeping us in line today with your master moderator skills. Easy peel your next batch, Maddie. There's the start right there. Your range of numbers is 150 to 425. 150 to 425. Love it. And by the way, you'll be able to pick a color out of some of the colors from Kelly for paracord items. So I'll be including a couple things from that, but I want the winner to select that. And Bama fan, if you're still here, go check your messages on the YouTubes so we can make that action happen. Good luck to everyone. Let me check my messages. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Neil, what up? 150 to 425 is your range today. Good luck to everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button. It helps out. Crewwear's the best. Sorry, I have to say it like that. Justin, Ohio, what's up? Makes it sound like that when you see it. Crewwear's the best. It's like O'Doyle rules, right? I got Control F on standby today. The Insta announcement is imminent. Insta announcement? What is that? What's Control F? You got me guessing now. I'm guessing. All right, let's see. We got numbers coming in. Always sunny with Zach. Control F so I can instantly name the winner. Oh, nice. Nice, Luke. Thank you. All right, let's go back and let's see what we got. Let's give it another 25, 30 seconds there to my moderators. Let's see what I chose. I almost read it out loud, and that would have spoiled everything. Spoiled everything. Dun, 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 dun. All right. There's the stop signs on the screen. War Room EDC, Gold Class crew member, how are you? Thank you all for putting up the stop signs. Let's see who's going to be close without going over. Don't know if I saw... Yeah, right? A little beatboxing. Random talents. What is that? Stupid Human Tricks, David Letterman style. Maybe I'm aging myself. 150 to 425, 166 was your winning number. Now I saw like a 163, I think. KC Cisco, maybe. Let's go back and check. So I saw Marshall had 157. And then I saw 163 KC Cisco. So let's write that down. That's pretty close. Let's write that down. Let's see if we got any others. $163, Addicted to Blades 2. Oh, snap. Is anybody else going to be closer? 166 is the number we're looking for. I got 2 at 163. Happy birthday, Derek. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Poncho 151 in the house. Platinum crew member, master moderator. Good to see you as well. I know you're always in here lurking. I appreciate you supporting and representing. There's Bama fan. Hopefully you check your messages today, man. Just saying. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Are you guys seeing a round 2? Are we going to a round 2? Dang. You're welcome, Derek. All right, so Martial Law gets his round 2. We're going to have KC Cisco and Addicted to Blades 2 in a round 2. Oh, it's on. It's on. Okay. So we have, I'm going to have to do this nicely. August babies, man. So many of them. All right, so round 2. And let's see. So we're going to have one guess only from KC Cisco and Addicted to Blades 2. Just you two battling round 2. I'm just saying. Ooh, you and Derek are the same. Nice. All right, so how are we going to do this one? I want to do a smaller spread. Let's do it reverse style for Maddie and Marshall. How about that? All right. So I got the round 2 paperwork written up, folded up right here. We're going to put it underneath the Slick 'em All. So I need one guess from KC Cisco, one guess from Addicted to Blades 2. Your range for the two of you is 25 to 50, 25 to 50. Doesn't matter if you're over or under. Whoever is the closest will win, and the other person will be runner up. Right on, Matt. Yeah, heck yeah. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Marshall says 2 men enter, 1 man leads. Thank you, Mike, for posting that up. Oh, special Christmas presents. Ooh. Lone Star Tamboy says, or Cowboy says, I guess Cold Steel or spot a large. KC says 37. KC says 37. And Addicted to Blades 2 says 27. Okay. Dude, this is going to be funny. Bama fan, yeah, I replied to your message from a video. So you should have had last Sunday a message from me in your little alert notifications. Just saying. Just saying. So check for that. Let me know if you find it or not. But either way, shoot me an email once you get it. All right, so let's see how funny this is going to be. Okay, very close. So we had 25 to 50. 31 was the number. So I'm guessing we had 6 away for Casey and we had 4 away for Addicted to Blades 2. So very close, you guys, together. But Addicted to Blades 2 is going to be the winner. Addicted to Blades 2. EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, so I need both of you to email me, zach.edc@gmail.com. And that way we can get you your appropriate selection of gifts for this giveaway. Casey Cisco, runner-up, but we'll get you something fun. I'm sure Marshall has something up his sleeve. And we'll get you a swag pack to go along with it as well. And Addicted to Blades 2, congratulations. Because you have a selection today. You have a selection of which one you would like. I'm going to give you a choice. So, we got 2 Benchmade boxes, both blue class. So I need you to tell me, Addicted to Blades 2, if you are going to want the mini Griptilian with the sheep's foot or the bug out in all black. But let's look at both of them so you can give me a selection of which one you want. So the mini, these are both brand new in the box. I bought these for giveaways. So you get this mini Griptilian right here, a fantastic EDC with the hole. The mini grip is awesome. Or the bug out. Your choice, Addicted to Blades 2. You tell me which one you want. Mini grip is your first since fantastic? Yeah. So Addicted to Blades 2. Let me know which one of these you want. Got that box squeak going. But either way, brand new. You get one of them. You want the bug out? Okay, awesome, awesome. The bug out's a great choice. It's a perfect knife to build on. So we'll put that right there for you. He's getting the bug out. Congratulations, that's awesome. All right, so don't forget, Barbie EDC Girl going live here within 8 minutes, I think. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your super chats. I really appreciate the moderators being here. Shout out to everybody who gifted a membership today or left a super chat. It helps support the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Either way, don't forget, knifetubeschedule.com. Scott N keeps us organized, keeps us going. And don't forget, next Sunday at noon, we're going to be at the National Knife Day Showcase for National Knife Day here in Portland, Oregon, with all these great vendors, having some fun, looking at some really cool sharpening competitions from Big Brown Bear, and we'll go from there. So thank you all so much. Thank you again for my moderators holding down the factory. And you guys have an awesome, awesome rest of your day. And don't forget, hashtag DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. And shout out to the birthdays, Derek and, of course, Ellie. We will give you a little birthday shout out on the way out here. Happy birthday to you all. Enjoy. Much love to you all. Have an awesome rest of your day. But most importantly, take care.